Okay, hi Virgo, welcome back to my channel. Guys, if you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you so much for supporting the channel. So I'm going to go ahead and do the bonus reading for my Virgos that are dealing with a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. Now, this is a general message. It may not resonate with everyone. Take the parts that resonate for you and leave the rest, okay? Anybody interested in a personal reading, my information is always down below. Thanks to those who do reach out for those, and thanks to those who donate to the channel, and to those of you who do subscribe. It's very much appreciated. So let's go ahead and get some energy here for my Virgos that are dealing with a fire sign. Thank you, Spirit. Aries, Leo, or a Sag. What is the energy? I do hope that everybody is well. All right, give me one card. Thank you. So the card coming out here, it says joy. It says open your heart to joy and your life will change forever. At the back it says, I connect with all the beauty of the universe and bathe in its glory. I bring joy to my life with gratitude and love. That's interesting because at the very top of the deck we also have love. And it says love is everything, the key to life, the color of our heart. It says, I am love. Love flows through me and beyond me. Love is the key to everything. So some of my Virgos, are you happy here? Does this fire sign see you in this joyful energy? Now, some of you, maybe you're in a relationship with a fire sign and this is how you feel at the moment, right? Take it how it resonates. I'll know more when the tarot cards come out. But we have joy. So give me a Moonology card for my Virgos that are dealing with a fire sign. Thank you, Spirit. Aries, Leo, or a Sag. Thank you. So your card coming out, it says take time to breathe out. So maybe some of you are on a holiday or a vacation. It's interesting because in this card, I'm kind of seeing the cycles of the moon here. So maybe some of you, I don't know, maybe there's something that you're going to be very much happy about, this moon cycle here. Give me a card. Oh, and we have the moon at the bottom of the deck. So it says, pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. But let's get an outcome from my Virgos that are dealing with a fire sign. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so we'll look at the outcome at the end, okay? Hopefully I remember. All right. So give me a message for my Virgos that are dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Thank you, Spirit. I don't know. I'm seeing the King of Cups here. I just saw the Lovers. So show me more. Does fire sign have some sort of feelings for you, Virgo? But let's see. My Virgos that are dealing with a fire sign. Thank you. Page of Pentacles. Oh, with the Nine of Pentacles. Now, for some of my Virgos, you may intimidate this fire sign. I don't know if this has to do with someone's financial status here, right? Because with that Nine of Pentacles, it tells me that some of my Virgos, number one, it tells me that you're single here. For some of you, it could tell me that you may be doing very well when it comes to things like your business, your projects, your creativity, like I said, your finances. I'm hearing the word savings. So maybe you're just doing a lot better when it comes to your stability. Page of Pentacles, why is it here? Maybe you've made some good choices here, Virgos. Yeah, look at that. The Eight of Pentacles straight out there. So there's something here that some of you may have built on your own, or it tells me that for some of you, you know, whatever it is that you do for work, it tells me that you're very skilled at it. It tells me that you have put a lot of time, effort, and energy into a situation. It tells me that you're very focused here, Virgos. It's almost like I'm hearing for someone, no distractions. Not when it comes to my finances, not when it comes to my work, not when it comes to my business, no distractions. So Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, yeah. And because of this, it feels like you're going to be moving forward here. Now, the Chariot is also about following divine guidance, listening to your intuition, paying attention to the signs and synchronicities that your ancestors and your angels may kind of be putting around you here. Show me more. Virgo's dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Thank you, Spirit. We have the Emperor coming out here. So some of you may own your own business. Some of you may be dealing with an Aries here. But show me more. The Ace of Swords. Now, I feel like this person wants to either communicate here with you, or for some of you, this person may be seeing the truth in a situation, or maybe they're seeing very clearly now. I don't know, right? We'll clarify. But the Ace of Swords, it talks about truth, it talks about clarity, and it talks about communication here. What is the Page of Pentacles? The Page of Swords, yeah. So some of my Virgos, you may be learning something new here. Again, you know, someone here could very well be kind of watching you. This fire sign may be watching you. And maybe they wish that they had made better decisions, right? With the Page of Pentacles. For some of you, I feel like this person may not approach you because of they may feel like with that Page of Pentacles that they don't really have much to bring to the table here. We have two page energies out here now. So some of my Virgos, you may be starting something new that maybe is going to move very quickly for you. What is the Eight of Pentacles? What is the Page of Pentacles? The Ten of Cups. Now, this Eight of Pentacles could also be saying to me that, you know what, maybe this fire sign for some of you wants to put the hard work and effort and energy into this situation. I don't know if some of you have family with this energy, because the Emperor can be a father figure here. And then we have the Ten of Cups, like I said. Maybe it is that you are just very much happy at home, happy in your life, right? That joy energy, and this person sees that. The Ten of Cups, it talks about emotional fulfillment. So some of Virgos, you may very well be in this energy where, do you know what, I just kind of work. Maybe you have children, look after my children, my home, and I'm happy just kind of being in that space right now. But let's see. What is the Emperor energy? Oh, coming out sideways almost. The Ten of Swords. So again, number one, we have two tens out here. So number one, it tells me that for some of you, yes, this is somebody that you already ended things with. But it also tells me that this person would have betrayed you somehow, right? Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords is not just that, you know, little betrayal. It's either this person is very much repetitive in their betrayal. The Ten of Swords can tell me, because the swords are about communication, this could tell me that this is someone who may be a compulsive liar here. But that Ten of Swords overall energy is that for some of my Virgos, you may have just reached a point where you just kind of said, you know what, enough is enough. Clarify this Ace of Swords. Yeah, and look, we have that. Look at this. We got the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And what does the Knight of Swords want to chase? The Queen of Pentacles. And what does he want to offer? He wants to offer the Ace of Wands. But you see the problem here for this fire sign, for some of you, is that you're already in your element with the Judgment card. You are a free spirit. Yep. Look at this. The Star card. And right behind it, we have the High Priestess. So some of you are very intuitive here. Maybe some of you are tarot readers. Maybe some of you are mediums, and it goes on, right? Everyone's gifts are different. But it tells me that, Virgos, because you followed your intuition is why your dreams are coming true. Some of my Virgos, you had hope and you had faith moving forward. And now this person, for some of you, look at this, the Lovers and the Six of Pentacles. For some of you, now this person wants to give an equal give and take to this situation here. It could also tell me here that the Six of Pentacles with the Lovers, that maybe this person chose somebody over you. But it ended in heartache. Three of Swords. Clarify this Ace of Swords. My Virgos are dealing with a fire sign. Thank you, Spirit. The Four of Swords. Now, the Four of Swords talks about laying a situation to rest. The Four of Swords talks to me about maybe some of you have very much healed yourself from a certain situation. But more looking at the details of the card, it says to me that you have healed yourself, and you see the heart beside her. It says to me that some of my Virgos, that, do you know what, you're very much prepared to wait for new love. The Four of Swords with the Ace of Swords, that makes the Five of Swords. There was something here that this fire sign did, said, lied about. There was some sort of action that they took with the Five of Swords energy. That, hey, they may have thought it was fun at the time. They may have thought they were getting away with something. I'm also hearing they may have thought they have fooled people here. So I don't know if there were other people involved in this situation. But you see, the energy of the Five of Swords is you very much regret something later down the line. So show me more. Give me one more round. Yeah. Look at this. Four of Cups, a missed opportunity. And what's behind the Four of Cups? The Moon card, lies, secrets. And what's behind that? The Three of Cups. So again, this energy of maybe a third party situation doesn't have to be a love situation here. This could have been three people working together, doing something. This could have been this person thought the grass was greener on the other side. Six of Swords, the Four of Wands. For some of you, this person may have even got married in secret here. Four of Wands, Seven of Swords. Or there could be something here to do with someone's stability, a home or something like that with the Four of Wands. Give me one more card on the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. The Temperance. Now, the Temperance talks about balance. It talks about harmony. It talks about peace, that energy of joy. Now, the Temperance to me also talks about the energy of an earth angel, or that some of my Virgos that you very much have your angels very close by. Now, if this person is spying on you online here, number one, like I said, they are very much seeing that either they should have made better choices, or they're seeing that you made good choices here, right? They're seeing that you're very much balanced. They're seeing you in this peaceful energy. They're seeing you working. They're seeing you happy. They're seeing your family happy. Yeah, while they are feeling left out in the cold here. But you see, I don't know, for some of you, this fire sign, whatever it is that they have done or whatever here, you see, this person isn't really left out in the cold. There is a key here, you know. So it's almost like I want to say there is some sort of resolution here. But I just don't know whatever this person would have to do to solve this situation. I just feel like they're not willing to do it for some of you. Now, that definitely could be pride and ego. What is the Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups? For my Virgos dealing with a fire sign. Thank you, Spirit. Aries, Leo, or Sag. You have the Chariot. Yeah, you're still moving forward here, Virgo. Something's moving forward for you. Now, it definitely could have to do with a business. I'm hearing something about somebody, I don't know if someone here just purchased a new car with this Chariot energy. Some of you could be making plans to travel, that energy of vacation here, right? Take time to breathe out. So again, you know, maybe your finances have improved and now you're able to do certain things that you want to do. But definitely moving forward. And I always say about the Chariot, divinely guided. already have the Temperance out here. And I feel like with this man kind of sitting on top of the carriage and not inside the carriage, this is some of my Virgos. This is you moving forward with confidence. As I say confidence, look at this. The Strength card. So some of you with the death and the rebirth, it seems like some of my Virgos, you've had some sort of transition or transformation or some sort of change here. It's almost that energy of, you know, the old you no longer exists kind of energy. And it's like, hey, look at the new me. This also tells me with this lion and this woman and this lamb that some of my Virgos, and with the heart around her neck, that some of my Virgos, you very much learned how to kind of balance out your emotions here. It's almost that energy of, I can be, you know, this nice, loving, nurturing, kind person, but I can also turn into that lion. What is this Emperor and the Ten of Swords? Damn, came straight out. Three of Swords, heartbroken. Somebody in some sort of pain. Somebody in the energy of regret. What is the Ace of Swords and the Four of Swords? Thank you, Spirit. Oh, okay, they came out together with the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I feel like some of my Virgos, you definitely elevated here. You didn't give up. You kept fighting, male or female. King of Pentacles out here. That Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior energy. So whatever this Ten of Swords energy, this fire sign tried to send your way, your ancestors are laughing. Again, look what came out. The Ace of Wands with the Strength card. Underestimated you. Some of you, it also feels like you are manifesting something, maybe even in your sleep here with this Four of Swords. For some of you, you get a lot of downloads, maybe via dreams. But you are charging ahead for this Ace of Wands. You are having some sort of brand new beginning. Whether it be in love, like I said, whether it be in some sort of business venture, whether it be in your own business. But this is also this energy. There may also be, I'm seeing this Page of Cups, someone here that maybe desires you. Five of Wands, there may be a lot of competition for your affection, or there may be some sort of fights going on behind the scenes. Maybe someone here is receiving some sort of karma here. Eight of Cups with the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm telling you, these are people who are regretting walking away from you. Especially for those of you, like I said, where there's something growing for you, where you've been consistent, where you're going after your dreams. And all through the energy of faith. Now, why do I want to say, do I want to say this? For some of my Virgos, I don't know, I feel like maybe Leo specific, doesn't have to be. Some of my Virgos, you know, you may be healing from some sort of infection or some sort of illness or something like that. It could be like an STD or something like this. I don't know if you slept with a Leo here, the Strength card, the Ace of Wands, and then you've got the Four of Swords, some sort of truth coming out with the Ace of Swords here. Oh, I don't know, maybe someone needed some sort of clarification about where they got something from. I don't know, okay? All right, Spirit. For my Virgos that are dealing with a fire sign, give me some romance cards for those that is a romantic situation or was. So we do have soulmate coming out here. It says, yes, this is your soulmate. Give me two more cards. Coming out sideways is a blockage here, and it wanted to land on this Emperor, okay? So it says financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And I said that about the Page of Pentacles. This may be someone who feels like they don't have enough to bring to the table here. Now, for some of you, this could also have been somebody who was trying to block your finances. Ten of Swords. What was the betrayal that this fire sign did? Now, this would be specifically an Aries. One more. Thank you, Spirit. So some of you could have been dealing with a karmic soulmate. You know, not all soulmates are here to stay. Some come in to teach you a lesson. You know, you teach them a lesson, and then sometimes the situation is over. It's time to move forward. Did you learn the lessons? For some of Virgos, it looks like you did, because you are moving forward and you're not looking back here. Give me one more card. Ooh. That was romantic feelings. Spirit, give me one more card. My Virgos. A lot of sexual energy here. I don't know. It says romantic feelings. It's still here. It says your feelings are real and worth exploring. And then you have flirt. It says extend your light-hearted energy to others. So I don't know if this is someone who is realizing that they actually do have some feelings for you. But one more card. Yes, that's the kind of energy that I'm feeling. What did I say earlier about some of my Virgos? You know what? You may have healed from a situation. You know, you're just kind of done with the old. You just want new, and you're prepared to wait for it. And that is just the end of that. It's almost like that energy of, you know what? I said what I said, right? Because coming out here, you have attraction, which is the Nine of Pentacles energy, which is that single energy, right? It says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. You are attracting people in because you are in this energy here. And because it looks like you are alone, some of you, and you don't mind being alone. Because you don't want to invest in anything that isn't going to work out for you, or you don't want to invest in anyone that you know don't deserve or appreciate who you are. You have worth waiting for. It says divine timing is at work in your love life. Give me some Kipper cards for this situation. Thank you, Spirit. For my Virgos that are dealing with a fire sign. I told you, I cannot. Occupation. You guys are just working. Some of you, that is all you do, unless you are attending to, I want to say, your close circle. And that could mean anything for you. Some of you could be looking after your parents. Some of you, you know, it could be your children. Some of you, maybe you only have a handful of friends that you really trust. Occupation. Show me more. Now, the occupation card is a number 34, which boils down to a number 7, which talks about the 7 of Wands to me. So again, if this person was trying to affect your business somehow, we saw that finance card come out sideways and land on top of that Emperor. It tells me that very much anything that you're building for yourself is protected here. Show me more. Virgo's dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag. Thank you, Spirit. So we have the main male, and we have change here. So someone here, why do I feel like someone here is struggling when it comes to maybe a home situation? Maybe someone here is facing homelessness, or is looking for somewhere to live. Maybe someone here has been told to get out of somewhere here, because in the change card, it looks like this person is packing up their car here. But he got like a chair on that car. He got a whole lamp and everything. So this would tell me like a complete move out of somewhere. And main male. So anything else on the Kipper deck? Yeah, I feel like if you are dealing with a masculine energy here, I mean, we do only have the Emperor out here, to be honest. I don't see any other king or queens out here. This masculine could definitely be going through some sort of endings. The Chariot card is a number 9. And then you have this main male, which is a number 1, which makes a number 10 here. So they definitely could be facing some sort of endings. All right. Is there anything else from the Kipper deck? What is that getting stuck? This person may want to give you a gift. They may be realizing that you was a gift to them. What is this? Ooh, imprisonment. So this could just say to me, maybe like the 8 of Swords, where someone is very much just stuck in their head, right? A mental prison. This can talk about spiritual jail, right? Somebody going through some sort of karma. Or this could actually talk about, I don't know, maybe somebody actually being locked up or facing actual jail. Imprisonment. Pathway. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. It landed on that Page of Pentacles, the pathway. Someone here should have made better choices here. It's almost like, I don't know, Virgos, it kind of feels like, you know, when you see like a split road, right? It's almost like, hey, this is the good road and this is the bad road. You may have chose to go down the good road. Maybe this person had a chance to follow you down that good road, but maybe they chose, you know, oh, I'm hearing temptation. So, I don't know. All right, Spirit, show me some of the blockages here. What were some of the blockages for my Virgos that were dealing with this fire sign? Yeah, you have the alchemy and you have ancestry guidance. So some of the blockages, like I just said, we have a good road, we have a bad road. This person chose not to listen to the calling. Well, you, some of my Virgos, it looks like you chose to elevate here, transform and change your life, do things the right way. Now, for some of you, if you are, I want to use the word gifted, that may have been a blockage in this situation here. Especially, I feel like if you were dealing with someone who is religious. Yeah, I did see the Hierophant. I just wanted to check that I saw the Hierophant card and it is here. So maybe this is a thing where, I don't know, beliefs got in the way for some of you. Well, some of the blockages here. You have memories and nostalgia. So now this person is in this energy of, I want to say procrastination, you know. Even if they want to kind of make some sort of move or action towards you, they may not here. This person is definitely in their thoughts here. Yeah, because they may be realizing that you was wish fulfillment to them, or they realize and see that your wishes and dreams are coming towards you here. I'm hearing that song by, is his name Ray J? Is that his name? If I Had One Wish. I don't know. I can't, I don't want to pull up the song, but I'm hearing something like, if I had one wish, we'd be best friends. Love to the end or something like that. But at this point in time, this person is feeling rejection, lost, fragmented, and you know, because like I said, they got caught up in the illusion and the confusion here. While you was too busy transcending and uniting yourself with the Most High and your ancestors and your angels here. Show me more, Spirit. What is that that wants to come out? Yeah. You see, it's I don't know. I've been picking up this energy for a little while, right? You have present, abundant, and gratitude. Now, some of you, that could definitely be your energy, but I feel like this is someone who wants to have gratitude for a situation now. Show me more. Yes. You have the Tower card. It says storm and unexpected. This person is definitely having some kind of upheavals in their life here, some unexpected changes. Again, that energy of kind of karma, yeah, contracts, career, and commitments, you know, could be falling apart for this person here. The card says Saturn, so I don't know, I'm hearing Saturn return. Give me 4 more cards. Yep, absolutely. We have regret and repression. So they have regrets, but for some of you, especially I feel like if you're dealing with a Leo, pride and ego, this person, I don't know if you would ever get an apology from this person. Show me more. We have closed off, guarded, and resistance. It's almost that energy of suffering in silence. Anything else for my Virgos that are dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius? Thank you, Spirit. Show me. What are we getting stuck on? Yeah, Pluto transformation. I feel like this person is struggling to change. Look at that. Yeah, it is the masculine energy here. Got the masculine card. And then you have passion and chemistry, and then you have facade. I don't know if they were in a relationship here where they just feel like, do you know what? It was just all based on maybe like sex and lust, but maybe it was a relationship that was false, you know. Maybe people were just in a situation for the wrong reasons. Codependency, addictions. But when you take all that away, what solid foundation do you have? The tower only comes in when something isn't built on a solid foundation. The spirit tears something down. So that, yes, they can put you in a hangman energy where you take a temporary pause and look at something from a different perspective. Where you kind of reflect back on your life and you kind of ask yourself, well, did I make the right choices here? And if your personal answer is no, then surely you will go forward and do things differently. I feel like for some of you, you were dealing with a fire sign that just wasn't learning the lessons. This is someone, yeah, thank you, Spirit. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, you have apology and forgiveness. This is someone who needs to apologize if they want your forgiveness. But Virgos, I always say to you, you know, even secretly on your own, just forgive a situation, forgive a person, and move forward. This person is realizing that they could have had some sort of stability here with you. They see how balanced you are. Not just in your life, but like I said, when it comes to your emotions, when it comes to your mindset. This is someone who was vibrating from a dark space, low vibrational, their shadow side. And because of that, it's put them in a situation where now they're kind of limited here. Limited in what? In terms of opportunities, limited in love, or is it just limited in coming towards you? This person has some fear around them now. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, they wanted a new start here with this renewal and spark. Or they're seeing you start new things in your life. But whatever way it goes, someone here is detached. Could be you, Virgos. Or maybe you detached from this person because they were very much cold. Maybe this is someone who doesn't know how to vibrate from a very much loving space here. I don't know. I really feel like for some of my Virgos, this was somebody that you... I don't want to say was meant to be with, because I believe whatever is for you, it will be for you. But for some of you, I feel like you could have had the opportunity to have maybe something great with this fire sign if they wasn't in that energy. Or maybe even if they had made some sort of changes sooner. But look at this, decisions at the bottom of the deck. There's a good road and there's a bad road. Now, this person may be in this position again where they now have to make some sort of choices for them. But I feel like for some of my Virgo spirit saying that whatever choices they make now, it doesn't have anything to do with you. It's almost like that ship has sailed. Yeah. Celebration, gift, and abundance. It's almost like they passed up a gift from the universe because of ego and pride. Okay. One more card. Thank you, Spirit. You have disharmony, triggers, and conflict. Like I said, and that disharmony triggers and conflict is connected to the Tower card. For some of you, there's a lot going down around this person. All right, Spirit, give me some messages. What would this person say? If they could say anything to my Virgos. Oops. What would this person say? Give me some cards. So the first card we have, it says, I wish I could share my good news with you. Oops. Coming out sideways, we have just being near you is intoxicating. So again, it came out sideways. I just feel like some of us are just not interested here. You know the energy that this person brings. And for some of you, it's like, hey, I don't want you nowhere near me. I'm just wondering what this... Anyway, okay. Show me more. You have, it's time for me to heal now. You have, I regret lying to you. I wonder if you're happy without me. Show me more. Yeah, look how it landed on that Chariot. It says, I feel you leaving me behind. I replay our conversations over and over. So that Page of Swords could definitely be that this person may be looking over like maybe text messages here, things like that. Why am I hearing email? I don't know if you emailed this person or they want to email you, because I just parted the deck on I'm afraid to contact you. Maybe they want to send you a message here. I want to be more than friends. Thank you, Spirit. The timing just wasn't right for us. And then you have, I am starting to understand our connection. Maybe that was in the that was kind of in the reverse. So for some of you, this fire sign knows that you have some sort of connection, but maybe they just don't know exactly what it is, right? One more. In the reverse. So we have, you and I were too young, but it's in the reverse. So, oh, if I had to kind of reverse that, maybe someone here is too old, or maybe there's a real big age gap. Take it how it resonates. You and I were too young. It could be. All right, so give me some romance cards. What is the advice here, Spirit? For my Virgos that are dealing with a fire sign, what is the advice? Oh, I see that one. Flipped right out there. Anything else? If I can get a good grip on these cards, it would be great. Virgo's dealing with a fire sign. Thank you. So the first one I saw, well, it's not the first one, the one that flipped out on its own, really. It says transformation. It says your relationship with one another is about to deepen. It says love conquers and transforms all things. So maybe some of you will get back together with this person. Maybe they have made some practical decisions, or maybe they have made some changes here, right? The Temperance is here. Some of you, that may have to do with a Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. You have, when it comes to the matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. You have forgiveness. It says stop. And that was in the reverse. Virgos. It says, stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Yeah, and I feel like, look at that, where it's landed. Look at that, Ace of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Strength, and the Ace of Wands. For some of my Virgos, you have created, you have brought your dreams to reality here, or at least you are in that energy. Yeah, you're making something happen here, some of you. You have, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. You have trust. It says transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. And then you have embrace. And it says, through each other, you find the missing pieces. So you did have the soulmate card out here, right? Yep. So for some of you, you very well may get back with this person. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be in a relationship, because this doesn't necessarily have to be an ex-lover or an ex-partner. You could be dealing with family members, friends, right? But I feel like Spirit is saying, hey, for those of you that want to, okay, not everybody, you may want to heal this situation with this person. Spirit says you're going to be able to do this through love. You're going to be able to do this through forgiveness. So let's get the last card. I was going to say the outcome for some of you. Look at it. It's the wish card. It says your heart's desire is ready to come true. So what is your heart's desire, Virgos or cross-watcher, when it comes to this situation? I feel like for a lot of you, you need to be honest with yourselves. It's all very easy to say, oh, I hate that person and I would never. Until maybe you was locked up in a room with them, right? And for some of you, you're absolutely serious about moving forward and releasing this situation. Maybe some of you have invested enough time and energy into this person and you didn't see any changes. Maybe for some of you, your heart is just not in it anymore. For some of you, maybe you're just not going to feel the same about this person anymore. And for some of you, maybe you will be willing to give it another try. Maybe some of you will be willing to just be friends. One rule doesn't go for all. So Virgos, cross-watcher, I'm going to leave this reading here. That is the energy that I've picked up here today. If anything in the reading did resonate with you, I do ask that you hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you know when I upload. But if this is where we part, guys, stay safe. Love and light.